Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello, everyone. To all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello. Hi. Welcome. And to my tribe and family at large. Listen, y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, y'all know I'm always loving to plug. Listen, we try to be well-rounded on this channel, try to get you everything as close as possible to whatever you need to become healed and whole, okay, after narcissistic abuse. And our live streams are a huge piece of that. This is where we get to the meat of the matter. This is where Holy Spirit meets us in that room. Listen, we're talking about powerful conversation, information, revelation. We are building that weekly live stream back up because we need that information, especially in this day and hour. It is crazy out here, y'all. And if people have not gone through that abuse like you have, you need a safe space where you can come and identify with those individuals also that have gone through the same thing. It is very tough to go through and try to heal from a thing. And, you know, when you're trying to have an outlet and talk to people about stuff that are the things that have happened to you, they don't understand because this type of abuse is very insidious. You know, it's very hard to believe that a person would operate and act this way. But this is important. So I would love to invite you to the live streams. If you've never been, please turn your notification bells on if you're on the Facebook and YouTube platforms. Okay. So, you know, whenever we drop a video on the channel and also when we go live, I want to make sure on this channel and in this community that we are well-rounded and we don't just have the videos, but we also have some teaching spaces too, where you're able to learn different strategies and the biblical perspective also behind this type of abuse. All right. So y'all, make sure you have your face in the place, okay, on that live stream. Usually we're trying to get back to our Thursday nights, so we will be live on tonight. And I'd love to see you there. All right. And also, y'all know I'm always asking y'all, please help your sister out. Hit that like button. I got to take a little extra time right here because y'all, let me tell you something. My heart hurts sometimes when I really look at how I work on this content for you all. And I work hard to bring this content to you all because I want you all to understand you're not there and going through this alone. Okay. And I want you all to get the information you need so you can heal and move forward. But sometimes it breaks my heart when I look at that like button and we have 4,000 views and we have 700 likes. Family, come on, y'all, please help your sister out. Okay. It helps to push the information out throughout the algorithm so that other people can get the information too. Okay. So please, y'all help a sister out. Y'all hit that like button, hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that like button for me. I got to take a little extra time here because I want y'all to know how important it is to me, and not only to me, to the channel. Okay. So please engage with the video. Hit the like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. Okay. All right, y'all. And also, last but not least, I want you to pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan. It is pinned in the description below. Okay. Yes, it is. It's pinned in the description below. Listen, if you want to see how a cerebral/somatic narcissist gets down and how they're doing it in these spaces where they got ample supply and they got everybody fooled, listen here. I'm talking about the ones that they're dealing with. You want this book. Okay. Buy a copy for yourself and somebody else. It's a showstopper. It's a jaw dropper. It's a pearl clencher, honey. Look, a thriller if you want to, per se. Listen, pick up your copy today. All right. Of Seduced by Satan. The link is pinned in the description below. Yours truly, co-authoring this book, and I'm going in on them birds. Okay. Yes, I am. So pick up your copy today. All right, y'all. That's enough of the preliminaries. Let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to get right to it. I want to talk about when you, okay, remain unbothered by the reverse Hoover. Y'all, this is a cold piece right here. First of all, let me tell you what a reverse Hoover is for those of you that don't know. A reverse Hoover basically is when the narcissist does things or they incite different lies, activities, instances, different things that they do, okay, that will cause you, will basically get your attention. Let me put it like that. Okay. Especially if you are, especially if you have been discarded. Okay. If you've been discarded, they are either they discarded you or you discarded them. This is when they actually do things to cause you to reach out to them instead of them having to do a normal Hoover and them reach out to you. Now, I know a lot of you all are probably asking, well, why would they do this? Okay, for a few different reasons. For one, they don't have to risk the narcissistic injury of you rejecting the Hoover. Two, it does give them an ego boost that you are now contacting them again. And basically, you're trying to reach out to them. They know what they've done, and they know that you're reaching out because they've done something manipulative to get you to do it. And then thirdly, because it shows them that they still have a level of control over your emotions. So that's why they do it. I mean, can I just keep it 100? This is why they do it. So in the whole scope and the scheme of things, when you're going through it with the narcissist, a lot of the ways that they behave right there in the devaluation and discard is to set you up for a Hoover or even a reverse Hoover. They want to do it in such a way where whichever one they decide to do, they're going to be successful with either one. So this is why they won't give you closure a lot of times. This is why they will leave abruptly. And if they do try to give you some sort of closure, they'll tell you everything was your fault, but they'll never tell you what you did. They'll never tell you, they won't go into great detail because they're lying, or they will try to project onto you and gaslight you and tell you that you did all of these different things that you didn't do. And they know you didn't do it, but it's a way for them to put you in a mental headspace that's going to cause you to want to have a deeper conversation with them. They don't want to have no deep conversation with you. They don't care about what you're saying and what you're doing. It doesn't matter. What it is all about them and the control that they have and the supply that you give them. Okay, so they don't want to they already know what they're doing. They know that they're setting you up for something that is going to manipulate you, bother you, all of these different things. But baby, sometimes those situations backfire on them. Okay, and this is one of those instances, baby, let me tell you. So they've done all of this stuff. They've actually disrespected you so badly in the discard. You like, wow, I didn't even really think that you were that wicked, that you could do something like that. Oh, but they are. And so after the discard is over, they're over there with the new supply. They're doing their thing or whatever. Now they're getting tired of the new supply. They want to come back and monkey branch between the two of you if they can. Now, the thing about it is, just depending on how they left, they want to test the waters to see if you're going to respond to some of the stuff that they say. So this is usually how they will start a reverse Hoover and see when you become unbothered by it. But I'm going to give you the game. Hold on. So when they start a reverse Hoover, a lot of times what they'll do is they will incite a smear campaign, okay? Because, they were in a lightweight smear campaign when you left the relationship, okay? Now, you got to also understand that when they are doing these things, they need supply in order to keep it going. That new supply is not giving them everything that they need, and the dum-dums don't understand that now you are out of the fuel matrix, so they don't, that good supply that they used to get from the new supply because they was cheating on you, that right there is that's some tremendous fuel for a narcissist, by the way, because it's no fun when they don't have anybody to cheat on. Okay. So now you out the picture. Okay. So now they over there with the new supply trying to get all of this energy to still manipulate the mess out of you and get you to come back running after them. Okay. So when they're inciting this smear campaign, they're going to do little things to test the waters to see if you're going to reach out to them. And what they'll do is they'll call people that they know are in direct contact with you, whether it's your kids, your job, because honey, don't put it past them going to your job or calling your job to say something or do something, because narcissists don't have a bottom, boo. They don't. They'll do anything. Okay. I'm talking about some whole birds. They don't have a bottom. Some of them will contact your pastor. Yeah, they will. They'll contact your parents, your family, and they'll tell the family lies. They'll say stuff like, tell a lie about their health, the health of somebody else. Maybe they'll lie and say, sometimes they don't lie to say people passed away when they really didn't. People were sick when they really didn't. They'll lie about the cat, the dog, the fence, the house, the car. They don't care. All they want is your attention, right? Because they want you to come back to them instead of them having to run back to you. So here's the deal. Watch this. Now, you sitting up there in the middle of this whole mess, and you just like, okay, you know what? I want off this crazy train. And now that they have done this for the umpteenth time, because this is usually when you just like, I ain't doing this again. And they have done that discard again, or y'all had to go through that whole breakup situation. And now you sitting there like, yeah, I'm not doing this. I want off this crazy train. I'm not buying any more tickets to this roller coaster ride, this emotional roller coaster. I want off. Okay. All right. You made that decision. Now, you have decided that, listen, I'm going to remain no contact and I'm just going to stay in my peace over here. I'm going to be unbothered. Okay, so now the narcissists don't know that until they start this trash. Okay, they just hit you. Somebody called you up, told you something crazy that the narcissist said, did, or whatever, and you respond like, okay, is that what they said? Okay, then. Well, that's not what happened, but that's cool too. What? Now, if it's one of the flying monkeys and you respond in that way, you know they're going to go back and tell the narcissist, right? Maybe their family reached out to you and said something. Oh, the narcissist said so-and-so did happen and this person is not well and this one had this type of situation happen and whatever. Can you reach out and call them? You're like, oh, okay. Is that what they said? Or some of y'all just refuse to take the phone call from the family because you're like, what I'm going to talk to that clan of crows for? They knew what happened. They knew all what was going on when it was happening. What I'm going to talk to them for? They already know what time it is. And so you don't respond to it. They call the narcissist. Oh, we called and said something. They act like they didn't know what was going on and they didn't care. And the narcissist is sitting there like, wait, what? Hold up. That ain't the way it's supposed to go. So get this. So now the narcissist is sitting there. Okay, they've tried it through the flying monkeys. They've tried it through your family. Sometimes they try it through the kids. Sometimes they just go ahead and call up to the job. Oh, this person did so-and-so. Tell a lie on you. Try to get you fired. Crazy stuff, y'all. And you come back with the receipts. Oh, no, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. But you still don't reach out and say nothing. Okay, this is where, hey, baby, this where it gets stupid. Okay, so now they have tried all of these different things to get you to reach out to them because they don't want to risk having a narcissistic injury of you rejecting their Hoover. So now they finna get hurt even worse because they have expended all of this energy to go through all of these different avenues and you still don't respond. You just remain in your no contact unbothered. Some of y'all done recorded some videos just sitting there looking like that piece was just all over your face. Baby, the narcissist saw that and blew straight. They wanted to ignite when they saw that. Yes, because when this happens, you got to know that new supply that they over there messing with, that they are not getting the proper fuel and that supply is just not enough. Y'all, that new supply catching it. Okay, because the narcissists were banking on the ability to bounce back and forth, and they was banking on that reverse Hoover to work. Okay, and so that's why they didn't give you closure. That's why they did all of the stuff that they blamed everything on you, wouldn't apologize, all of that. You say, you know what? I'm gonna let you have that. I want off this crazy train forever. Goodbye. Do you know how this tears them up, light them up like a Georgia pine? Baby, they don't understand this, and just like a lot of different coping mechanisms, they just don't have an answer for it. So of course they gonna act out. You're going to see them. Sometimes what you'll do is you'll see the behaviors become more intense. Why? Because they want a reaction. They want you to be bothered by the fact that they're trying to make you react to them and you're not. That's a problem for them. It's a narcissistic injury. And not only is it a narcissistic injury, but they looking at how you going to be disrespectful to them like that. But they ain't looking at all the stuff they did to you. But it hurts them because not only is it an injury, but it's rejection. And it's like you have abandoned the whole assignment. Honey, let me tell you something. This is when you see them clowns cut up on that new supply. They cut up on the family. They cut up on the kids. And some of y'all done heard about how they done cut up. Some of y'all got contacted by the family asking, can y'all have a meeting or something because the food done went crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to laugh about it, but it's funny because this is how they do. They play the game, but then the game played them. Yes. They was playing around. And now they done messed around and got played in the situation. That's what happens when you are a manipulator and you stupid. Yes, that's what happened. So I want to tell you, those of you that have seen this and gone through this, you are the biggest winner. Okay? Remain in your power. You won this round. Stay the winner. Don't go back into the ring with that nut job. Stay right there because your unbotheredness about this, all this crap that they doing is bothering them. Period. All right, family. So listen, this is what happens when you are unbothered by that reverse Hoover. Listen, they played the game and lost miserably. Stay out of it. All right. I love you, family. Take really good care of yourselves. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.